This next segment is about two things, really. It is about Bill O'Reilly and the truth, that is. This is about the story involving a Muslim convert accused of killing U.S. Army Private William Long. It's a sad story that, as you've seen in our coverage, has expanded now even beyond that. But listen to what Bill O'Reilly says about CNN's coverage of accused killer Abdul Hakim Mohammed.
The cable channels as well. They're over-covering things like this all the time.
Not this one, not Sergeant Long.
Things get over-covered all the time.
Look,
doesn't mean it's right, I agree.
On CNN
but you
only,
can point to a lot of
Anderson
issues where that happens.
CNN is supposed to be the news channel.
Isn't
right?
Fox and MSNBC supposed to be?
No, but CNN says, look, we don't give opinion. We do news. Only Anderson Cooper at 10 o'clock covered the story.
Right. No,
nobody else.
You're right.
So all day long it wasn't news to cover an Army recruiter gunned down in Arkansas.
All right, let's see. Just to be accurate here and to quote, he says, all day long, nobody else, nobody. Roger, do me a favor. Let's check the tape. Let's see if, in fact, it was just Anderson Cooper.
Just into CNN, two soldiers in Little Rock, Arkansas.
A man accused of shooting a soldier and wounding another.
Authorities believe the suspect was angry about military operations.
One of our soldiers was killed and another wounded.
Another breaking story that I'm following for you. Two military recruiters in full uniform. I mean, listen to this. Two military recruiters in full uniform have been shot repeatedly. Wow, Anderson Cooper, huh? You know, that last guy there, if he was Anderson Cooper's looking very Cuban these days. Roger, any more?
A 23-year-old Arkansas man has been arraigned in a shooting that left one U.S. soldier dead.
The man arrested in connection with a fatal shooting at a military recruiting center in Little Rock, Arkansas, faces a court hearing today.
In Little Rock, Arkansas, where one soldier was killed and another wounded.
He was intending to kill U.S. soldiers on American soil.
Let's see. That was Kira Phillips, Tony Harris, Heidi Collins, Lou Dobbs. Certainly you saw myself. You just saw David Mattingly there. Wolf Blitzer. We saw Kieran Chetry. We saw Erica Hill. That's nobody. Oh, and when we found out, by the way, that the suspect was a Muslim convert, this show by itself spent 17 minutes just on that. Roger, do we have that? It turns out this guy, this 23-year-old accused of killing a U.S. soldier outside of Little Rock Military Center, is a Muslim convert. He used to be Carlos Bledsoe. That was his name, Carlos Bledsoe. But now he is Abdul Hakim Mujahid Mohammed. You starting to get the picture? Then this newscast that you're watching now on this network that you're watching now, that Bill O'Reilly says ignored the story, got a hold of an FBI expert. Following that, to ask him about the links to terrorism, to ask him specifically about Mr. Mohammed. What is your reaction to what's being reported up to now? That he's a Muslim convert, that he's changed his name, that he may have had a Somali passport, and that he apparently, according to ABC News, we haven't confirmed this yet, may have had a recent trip to Yemen. Is this terrorism? Is this an act of terrorism? All right, so let's see. Let's add this up together now. Ready? We led with the story when it broke. We led with it again the next day. We analyzed the terrorism angle with experts and called former FBI agents to take us through it. And as a network, we covered the story up team times throughout the days, throughout all hours of those days. But Bill O'Reilly says he only saw it once. And since he only saw it once, well, then that must be the truth. It doesn't matter what really happened. It doesn't matter what the record shows. All that matters is what Bill thinks he saw. We called Fox today, by the way. No response yet. Well, we should also note this. O'Reilly did get one thing right. We here at CNN do say we're in the business of doing news. You know why? Because we are. And while we are far from perfect, we do check our facts before we say things. And if we get it wrong, we say so. And that is called reporting.